On today's app, I like to do that when I'm not feeling good about my body. Like if I'm feeling like not like bloated or something icky, like personally, if I'm having a body dysmorphia day, I purposely put lingerie on to like dress it up. It's like kind of putting like a bow on garbage. Yeah. Hey guys, this is Litty and Chitty in the Big Bad City, a podcast by New Yorkers for everyone. I'm Chlo.
I'm Em, and that's all you need to know.
Let's get started. Hey guys. I couldn't be more excited to sit down with you.
I couldn't be more excited to sit down with you too.
Hi, Em.
Hi, Chlo.
Okay. Before we even like begin, I just have to disclose that Em has had something she needed to tell me and tell everyone, I guess.
Yeah.
But she couldn't have said it since we've been hanging out for like 30 minutes. So she's just been giggling to herself. So like share with the class.
Okay. This morning I woke up.
Yeah. Oh my God, I did too.
And you know, as you may know from a previous episode, I've been doing this thing where to really get up in the morning. What, do I have boogers?
No, I've been listening.
I feel like I do. So.
Intently.
Okay. As people may know, if you've listened, I've been putting my phone down my loft ladder. I live in a loft. I sleep in a loft. And I put my phone down the ladder from my bed in the morning so that first alarm, I have to get up and go shut it off.
Yeah.
I've been doing that, even though I said it would probably only be a week-long habit.
Right.
I do that now.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. It gets me up in the morning. And I did that last night to get up this morning to come here and record. And I went to go turn it off.
Yeah.
And I slipped on the first rung of my ladder and I fell.
From the top?
From the top.
No, you didn't.
Straight down. Look at my arm.
Oh my God.
I have a huge...
You actually fell.
I fell, dude. Bad. I have a huge bruise on my foot. My whole back is scraped up.
This is bad.
Yeah. No, don't I know it?
Don't you?
Look at my wrists. I look like I'm a depressed teenager.
Oh my God.
I've got slits all over my wrist.
Did John hear you?
Oh, he heard me.
Or you giggle immediately?
No, I cried.
It hurt.
I fell from the top floor.
That's dangerous.
Down.
Where did you
Straight
land?
down, vertical. I landed on the ground. Like on my foot. Like my foot. Something hit my foot. I should show you. I'm just going to show you.
Yeah, we'll get more views if you show it.
Well, no, I'm not going to show you, but you could see it's swelling.
It's black and blue as
It's huge. Something hit my foot.
Get those dogs in the frame.
No, you can't. It's not going to pick it up on the camera. But let me put my sock back on.
Clap while she puts her sock on. Em.
Yeah, no, I took a tumble. Not even a tumble. I fell from.
You fell from the top.
I don't even remember if I screamed, but John, all I remember is I fell from the top.
It's a good visual.
I hit. Thank God the ladder's there because I hit every step of the ladder. Otherwise, I would have went straight to the floor. I landed foot and then butt. But I just
my God.
And my hand slipped. I tried to grab and I fell all the way down. And I don't know if I screamed, but John went.
Say it.
It's not that funny, but you're just like, Em!
You were sleeping and you heard you fall from the sky. Oh my God, Em.
He just got woken up to the loudest fucking sound.
You definitely screamed.
I must have. I just don't remember. I was probably like, whoa.
Help, I'm falling.
And Em. Like he thought something, I hit my head. Thank God I didn't hit my head, but
And then you were hurting.
I went, ow. As soon as I landed.
The idea of you just on the floor, flattened his head.
It's really sad. I was on the floor. I went, ow. And he was like, what happened? I was like, I'm okay. It just hurts. And I started crying. And then he helped me up because I couldn't walk on my foot. I thought I broke my foot. And then,
my God, we cannot be injured like this on year of the wedding.
I know. First thing I was like, oh my God.
You can't have bruises.
Videographer, this, florist, that. Watch your step.
Yeah, be careful.
Watch
Don't fall
step.
down.
No, I know. And now it's I'm actually kind of amazed because I lived in this apartment for 4.5 years.
Never
it's
happened.
The first time I fell down that ladder.
That's crazy.
My mom has always said, she's like, I don't like that ladder. You could fall down that ladder. And then I called my parents this morning. I told them.
Were they freaking?
My dad was like, when you get pregnant, you're moving. You will not be in that apartment
No
pregnant
way.
and with a little kid. I was
Obviously.
well, I wouldn't have really thought. I mean, obviously, but like if I was pregnant, I wouldn't have.
No.
But my dad was like, absolutely not.
No way.
I freaked them out by telling them.
I think about that kind of. I'm glad you're okay. Actually,
well, my foot hurts so bad.
It's
still.
very black and blue, and your arm is really black and blue.
My arm. I mean, dude, look at that, and look at my. I don't want to untuck my shirt. I'll show you my back. It's all bruised
bad.
up.
I think about that as adults like hurting themselves. It's kind of it's a little embarrassing, but it's mostly like it's a pain in the ass. I think about like when I like if we're sitting here, for example, and I'm like, one day I'm gonna like close a door on my finger again, or close like that's gonna happen to me one day again,
and then it'll be like, a month of it,
and then it's just like it's just a fucking pain in the ass.
Totally. And I fell also like a year ago. I fell when I was carting my laundry. I hit a curb and I just went forward down with the cart, and the cart hit my leg. I had a black and blue on that leg for like a month. Like I'm not 12, like 27. Like
we're growing up.
My arm is going to be effed for a while.
Yeah, you're effed.
I'm effed. And like, that's why I have a hat on and my hair back and not washed, because
you didn't have time. I
didn't have time. I had to get here. I fell down.
Probably put a helmet on instead.
I told John, I was like, let's get me a helmet for when I go up and down the ladder.
Yeah, that's very dangerous.
But John kept joking that the way he reacted was like he was asleep with cucumbers on his eyes. He went,
I like that. That's how I was picturing it too.
Yeah.
He's like in a seaweed wrap.
Yeah, but he came right down to my rescue. Thank God.
Thank God, Mom. Thank God.
So that was my morning.
To your morning.
Yeah, and
your
then,
commute was hellish from the top to the bottom. Certainly hellish commute.
My entire commute. What a job. Anyway, that was the big thing I was giggling about because.
God.
Yeah, and then after I was crying, and then like 2 minutes later, I was on the couch. He was icing my foot, and immediately we were just like,
Giggles.
I was dying laughing.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
I know. Pretty crazy, right?
That is crazy.
From the top. I missed the very first tippy stair, and I went.
That's horrible.
Ah! Yeah.
That's scary.
What a way to start your day.
Damn. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
I'm happy to be here in one piece.
I'm really happy you're here too. I feel like fucking amazing today.
Tell me why.
I'm going to. I didn't fall.
Yeah, so that's the start.
That's the start. I did 3:30 this morning at Equinox.
You did? You've been to Equinox this morning?
Yeah.
What time?
7.
God bless.
Thank you. I'm in it.
I'm so proud of you. That's really good.
I'm prepping for the wedding like no other.
And we all should be, even our listeners. We should all be ready
for June 5th, because June 5th.
You keep saying June 5th, 15th.
Whatever. Anyway,
well, make sure you're there. On June 5th, you're going to be, guess what? You're wearing your Maid of Honor bracelet. My 2 bracelets broke on my fall. I had a Taurus one and a bride one, and they both broke off. That's really why I called my parents, because I was like, Mom, my bracelets broke because I fell.
Yeah. We're going to get you some more bracelets.
Yeah.
I put this back on because I thought it's a Maid of Honor bracelet. Because I thought it'd be really good to like really get into the vibes and remember who I am.
Yes.
Anyway, so I did go to Equinox this morning.
That's amazing.
It was amazing. And on my walk home, I noticed there's like a graveyard of Christmas trees right now.
Yeah, there is.
And it's really depressing.
Why?
Because I want them I don't like them just laying around in the cold. I rather them like packed up and taken away. Like we're out of that season, get it out of my face.
Yeah, and it's sort of up to like the New York City sanitation department.
Which actually brings me to my next point. Beautiful segue. Thank you, Emily.
You're welcome.
I saw this video online about trash cans in the city that they actually go below, like their trash cans, they're actually like big like vaults under the city to fit more trash. Like it doesn't just end as the trash can. Are you with me?
Wait.
Picture a trash can.
Like one on the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
In like Europe, they're not just trash cans. They're trash cans, but they go deeper than the ground.
Wait. No, they're not. It's like something you pick up and dump.
No. They pick up a bigger, like it goes deeper.
Who?
In Europe.
Oh, not here.
No, I said in Europe.
Oh.
But what an idea is that? So I have a video.
You're saying we should have that in New York? I thought you were saying we had that in New York.
We should have that in New York first, certainly.
Wait, but I was just in Europe and I don't recall.
Well, because did you ever see them get changed?
No, they're like plastic bags floating within a little vessel.
No, they're deeper than that, dude. It's deeper than that.
Show me this video.
Okay, well. But you can you like visualize what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a trash can and then underneath
and it like goes into the ground.
Deeper.
Why?
So you can fit more.
Oh.
Obviously.
So why don't they just make it taller?
How are you gonna reach if you're a midget?
Right.
God, you would not think of them.
And you would call them by their slur.
Oh my God. Little people?
Yeah. Yeah. Show me this video.
Cool. I'm looking for it, sister. I'm looking.
And I'll keep wiggling my toes to make sure my foot's not broken. The trash cans I see in Europe are little plastic. I always go like, these are not good trash cans because it's just like a regular can, I guess is what you would call the structure. And then within the can.
Haha, I found it.
Shut up. That is pretty crazy.
I love that. I love it. I love it so much. It's so sneaky, and I love when the city has their little secrets and tricks.
So
that we
really,
the
point of it is nothing like it's only to go like we empty it less because it's more room.
Correct.
That's the whole point of it.
Correct. I'm so glad that I could spend 5 minutes on that.
Yeah. No. It was great. It was
okay. So a lot of things have happened this week. Let me just tell you this. First of all, Golden Globes happened.
Yeah.
Congratulations to
Barbie
and
Succession.
Who won?
Succession won a lot and Oppenheimer won a lot.
What? Who is best actor of the year? Is Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, I know. How funny is that?
Paul Giamatti is the best actor of the year for The Holdovers.
Yep.
Which I am going to watch tonight.
I know. Whenever I watch those award shows, I'm always like, oh, I'm going to watch that. And then I watched, have you seen Leave the World Behind?
No, with Obama.
Well, the Obamas produced it.
Yeah, no.
I read the book.
Do you also think that it's...
I read the book.
She's an intellectual. Do you think that he's giving us like he's like they're kind of telling, they're trying to say like, warning, this is happening.
Attack happening? No, I think it was, well, it's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it or don't know about it, it's on Netflix. It's called Leave the World Behind. And it's a movie about like basically apocalypse.
It's not a documentary.
Not apocalypse. No. It's a movie. And it's like fiction. And it's about this like blackout that happens, but it's like world ending kind of blackout. And it's great because it's this
it's great.
I thought in the book, it's great. I thought in the book it was a husband and wife, but in the movie it's a father and daughter. Who own an Airbnb and they're black and they have like a white family from Brooklyn is staying in the Airbnb, and during the blackout they come back to the Airbnb to be like, there's something's going on.
Yeah.
This is our house. Can we stay here? But there's no cell service or anything. So the woman, like Julia Roberts, like doesn't believe him. He's like, and it's like there's like race at play.
Okay.
And it's a blackout and it's like world ending. Like
interesting.
It's very, very good.
And
it's
did
very
that win
good.
anything?
You know, I don't think
it
so.
Was not nominated.
I think it came out too late, maybe, but no,
Okay.
it didn't win anything. But I actually watched it in a fit of like, I'm gonna watch more movies. Like Golden Globes made me want to watch more movies.
Yeah.
And then I happened to not watch any of the award movies, but
Right.
I just watched it and I highly recommend it. It's very good. The book was great too. It's spooky and it really makes you go. I'll just say this now because it doesn't spoil anything. In the movie, it's like a blackout of everything. No cell service, no GPS, nothing. And it makes you go like, I told John, I was like, we need our blackout plan. Like, I wouldn't get in touch. You can't get in touch with anybody.
So like, where are we going to meet?
I'm like, we need to all go, like, we all meet at this apartment. If there's a blackout, we all have 1 hour, set a timer, 1 hour to get to this apartment. And someone from New Jersey come drive and get us. Like, we need a plan because
Perfect.
How do you get in touch?
I'd love to be part of your plan.
You should. Yeah, you can be. I'll let you know when we draft it up.
We should have candles.
You got to get candles. You got to prepare for the fucking apocalypse.
Here's what I'm thinking is like, it's nighttime when it's nighttime and it's daytime when it's daytime, nothing else matters. It's like when it's nighttime, like just go to sleep. What are you going to do? Because it's dark. And in the daytime, you can like hunt and gather.
Right.
Anyway, I definitely want to watch The Holdovers. What do you think about this Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, Mrs. Teller, Miles Teller's girlfriend? What?
Fill me in.
You don't know about it?
No, I don't. What do you think? It's either I really know about something or I really don't, and I have no idea.
Okay, so there's a rumor that there was, so you know when it cuts to commercial breaks and they're like, the girls are talking?
Yeah,
or they
yeah,
like
yeah,
capture girls.
Yeah,
in-
yeah.
So Selena Gomez comes over to Taylor Swift and she says, and this is what the lip readers are thinking. She comes over and she says, I went over to Timothy and I tried to get a photo and Kylie said no. And then Miles Teller's wife, who's friends with them, she goes to get a photo with Timothy. And then Taylor Swift goes, and Kylie said no. And then Selena goes, yeah. And then Taylor Swift's like, oh my God. And then Miles Teller's wife is like, are you like so in the story?
I am in it. I'm in it.
And then Miles Teller's like, oh my God. And then they're like, they're bitches. So it's like Taylor, Selena, and Miles Teller's wife, whoever the fuck she is, are all like,
Hey, she's a person too.
yeah, she is. She's part of the story. What's her name?
I don't know.
Right.
Hey.
Anyway, so
People could say that about us.
no, we're the ones.
And what's their name?
I don't care.
Liddy
This is
and
not about
Titty?
me.
Okay.
Clitty and Titty.
Clitty and Titty.
This is about Miles Teller's wife.
So then
Everyone's like, there's beef, there's drama. So what? And then there's also a commercial break where Timothy is talking to Kylie and they're like so enwrapped in each other.
Yeah.
Have you seen that too?
yeah, I did.
When they're just like, I love you, I love you.
Yeah.
And obviously, I think Selena and Taylor, they were definitely talking shit, right? Like they were probably talking shit.
Uh-huh.
But I can't see Kylie Jenner being like, no, you can't take a photo. Because Kylie's already really out of, I'm acting like I know the girls. Kylie's already really out of place at that kind of scenario. So
Right.
why would she have the balls to be like, no, you can't take a picture with him? Like Selena works with him. Like they know him.
Right.
What are your thoughts?
My first thought, Chloe likes to point her mic to me when she's done talking.
I love an interview. I feel like I'm like an interview sister.
My first thought is I go, what if it's a bad lip read? You know, have you ever seen bad lip reads?
Of course, there were some that was like,
They're
did you hear about Liddy and
hilarious.
Shitty? And Taylor Swift was like,
Right.
Liddy and Shitty?
Yeah. Like, but you know, have you seen like the High School Musical ones?
Yeah,
Of
it's like, I'm gonna go to the
I'm gonna burp.
Yeah.
Like they're really funny.
Yeah.
So and when I watch those, I'm like, wow, how are they actually not saying that? So my
Right.
first thought is I'm like, could it be a bad lip read?
It could be.
Given the non-verbal surrounding it, I would go maybe it's correct because if they're all like, she didn't, like that
And then she
kind of
goes,
thing.
you mean Timothy?
Right.
Or she said like, you mean.
And so what is everyone saying about this? Like what are the
So everyone's
thoughts?
like really up in arms as they are, you know, like
Yeah.
everyone's talking.
Right.
Bitches are freaking. Like
Right.
basically they're like Selena and Taylor, they're team them because they're sweeties and we
well,
love
I
them.
will always be on their
They're
side.
America's sweethearts. And then Kylie's like the enemy.
Yeah.
Because her and like Hailey Bieber, like they're all like mean girls.
They are mean. Wait, who was it that like made fun of someone's eyebrows or something?
Hailey and Kylie made fun of Selena.
For what?
I don't know. Who cares? But
No,
yeah,
what was it? They were like,
she brushed them like up.
and then they like were like, look at my eye. They like
Yeah,
only
they're
posted
like-
their eyebrows.
Yeah.
Bitches.
It's so
It's giving
mean.
Miley and Mandy.
It's giving Miley and Mandy.
I am. You know, I love Hailey Bieber because I think she's so pretty and I just think
She's
she's
so
great.
clean and nice.
But if I have to pick a side here, I'm gonna go with Taylor and Selena because I don't think they would hurt a fly.
And they're girls.
They are girls, and like Kylie, just like she's not nice.
Yeah.
She's not nice.
I certainly wouldn't be if I was her either.
Why?
I'm just like over it. Like everyone's always asking her probably for things. She's probably tired.
What do you think? How do you think Taylor feels? Everyone's asking. She's all over the news.
You're right. I take it back. I'm also just like such a sweet person that I would
There's never
be mean.
any reason to be mean.
Yeah, you're right. It's so easy to be nice.
What did you think of Joe Coy?
Well, I'm really interested in hearing what you think because he's a comedian and it's a joke. Everyone's
Yeah.
joking. His joke about Taylor Swift, I didn't find that even like a joke. I thought it was just a comment, and I don't think she actually felt upset about it. Did you?
What was his Taylor Swift joke?
He was just like, this is a little different from the football we're seeing recently because there's less cuts to Taylor Swift. And then it cut to Taylor Swift. She like took a glass of her wine or her champagne.
Yeah.
And that was it. It wasn't like a dig at her.
Right.
Do you think it was?
No, I was upset by his Barbie joke. I thought that
I was very upset by
I was
his
like,
Barbie
that
joke.
is so like
That's exactly what this movie was made about.
yeah. And he made a joke going like his joke was like, Barbie and Oppenheimer are both up for like best box office, which odd category in my opinion of like which one made the most money.
Yeah.
That's so late capitalism.
Yeah.
And he was like,
which one?
Oppenheimer is about what?
Did Barbie win?
No, Oppenheimer won.
Okay.
I think. Oppenheimer was about like the man who made the atom, but like serious. And Barbie is about a plastic doll with tits.
That
and it was
is
just like
so insane.
Yeah. I mean, guess what? He's getting so much heat right now. I feel bad for him because like I think he's actually apparently, I don't know much about him, but I've heard he's like a very nice person and he's like a working comedian. And I feel bad because jokes are jokes. I do think like if you get your first big gig and you have the money for it, like hire people to write you amazing jokes.
Yeah, do better. I feel this. I was thinking the same thing.
But
I was also thinking like when the presenters, like they're obviously not, or are I don't know if the presenters themselves are writing their like little befores.
No,
like I assume
there's
like
writers.
Will and Kristen, like
that was great.
they're amazing.
I know they're
amazing. Just amazing.
Yeah.
But like Dua Lipa, let's say for example, like comes up there and presents, and
I think she's so nothing.
Something about I'm obsessed with her style and like her as like a being.
Yeah.
But something about her personality and like the rest of her is like very off-putting.
She seems like a piece of white bread.
It's very off-putting.
Everyone who I knew that went to her concert when she was touring, they were like, she was so boring.
Yeah.
And said she was like a very boring live performer. However, obsessed with her music.
Yeah, obsessed with her music, obsessed with the way she looks. Like I love everything about her except for I agree. But like before they say something, I'm like, if you're gonna do this like show that a lot of people are watching, like why are people not writing better things for you?
Well, and the whole show felt a little boring, didn't it? A little bit.
I consciously decided not to watch it, and oh, my throat's making so many noises. And do highlights on TikTok. I knew what I needed to see would come up on TikTok.
Yeah, I forgot it was on. And then John's cousin, my future cousin-in-law, Abby Elliott, was nominated for a Golden Globe for The Bear. So I was like, gotta watch, gotta support. Chloe looked at her phone while I said all that. She doesn't not like Abby.
I love Abby Elliott. I'm actually a huge fan.
She was just looking at her phone when I said that.
Yeah. And she was nominated, and did she win?
No, but her show won, The Bear won for...
Oh, she's in The Bear.
Yeah, she's in The Bear.
That brings me to a very, very important point.
So beautiful. And I like I was like, oh my God, Golden Globes. And so I turned it on, and luckily I did because her category was early. But then I just kept watching because I was like, oh, okay, it's the Golden Globes. But I thought they were kind of boring. My favorite part, my favorite speech, and my was Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon, Martin Scorsese's movie about the Osage Nation.
Yeah, I never saw it.
She gave an amazing speech, and it was such a win to see her win.
I don't even know who that is.
She's this Native American woman who I think was like, she was working a different job when she got cast in this movie to play this woman. She plays opposite Leonardo DiCaprio.
Beautiful.
And I think I told you after I saw it, I was like, she was amazing. And she reminded me of Meryl Streep, blah, blah, blah. And so her winning that was like,
that's really special.
Great.
You saw talent from a mile away.
Yeah. And all my Succession people won, which made me happy.
I want to ask you, have you been speaking of, did you watch The Bear?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to start watching that soon.
Yeah, you got to watch.
Because this is interesting. I never knew who Jeremy Allen White was.
Mm-hmm.
Before I started dating, when I first started dating Ollie, a lot of people were like, that's Ollie's doppelganger.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
many people thought that he looks like Jeremy Allen White.
Kind of.
And I don't see it. And now that the Calvin Klein ads came out, I certainly don't see it. No, I'm just kidding. My boyfriend's hot. But I'm like, I love that people saw that because I'm like so sexually attracted to both of them.
Yeah.
But have you seen the Calvin Klein, Jeremy Allen White?
Yeah, I have.
Ads. Does that do anything for you?
No, and I gotta say, I am just like, I don't have that bone in my body. I never have. I've never gone like, the only person I've ever been like obsessed with their looks and is Jennifer Aniston. Like, I never ever see anything like good hot body model and go like, oh, he's so hot. That's so sexy,
I understand.
ever.
Like pretty boy things is like, I can understand that. It's hard to see sometimes. Something about this ad, like something about him laying on the couch.
Just like did it for you?
Did it for me. And I was like,
get it.
I could probably take that video home or photo home with me and use that photo for anything really.
What, like jerking off?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna cook next to it. Like
That's so funny.
I actually think that
I respect
that would
that.
do that for me.
Yeah, I've like gotten that feeling from things, but more like a scene in a movie or something.
Right.
But like
something him laying down.
That's fun. It's fun when you have like a celebrity that's like exciting you
Yeah.
in a sexual way. It's like, oh my God, they're so hot. I love everything they do.
Justin
I actually
Bieber.
had that with King Princess. I had that with King. Lie about me never having it.
Yeah.
I did have a phase with King Princess where I was like obsessed and so attracted to her.
Sexually aroused by King Princess.
And that I would just like look at her page all the time and like watch her music videos.
Be like, I love her.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like when Justin Bieber released Don't Matter, All That Matters, that music video. He's in like jeans, Timberlands and like no shirt.
Oh,
we were like 12.
Yeah,
and it came out and he's like thrusting around and I was like, I'm a horny girl now.
Yeah.
I want to
You were
fuck.
awoken.
I was awoken.
Whenever a TikTok video comes up in my feed and it's Justin Bieber, 12 years old, singing like, I don't want nobody else. I watch it like 10 times over.
Me too. It's a beautiful thing. I'm not sexually attracted to 12-year-old Justin Bieber.
No, but I watch that and I go, that fucking kid has got talent.
He's a star.
He's a star. And like, it's so amazing watching someone with raw talent at such a young age. And then I go like, who will the next one be? Because that is it.
If I sang earnestly last episode, someone would have discovered me and it would have been over.
Well, are you going to do it for us now?
No.
You kind of just said, I don't want nobody else. Without you, there's no one left in. You know, I did my own of that on Photo Booth and put it on Facebook
Like
at the same time.
Saturdays.
And like tried to be him.
Yeah. And Usher and Justin Timberlake didn't call you?
No.
Okay.
I wanted to tell you, so we're recording this on a Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
But
my dudes. Never mind.
But so that means last night was Tuesdays at the Red Room. And two things. One, a girl came up to me before the show from London.
Oh, hello, London.
Hello. She was like a super fan and listens to every episode of the podcast. I gave her some stickers.
Dead ass.
I'm going to call her out right now. I hope she's listening. Mid-show, she was gone. And I'm like, honey, what happened? Did you not like the show?
I feel like you
Did
should
you have
not
too,
call her
too much
out.
to drink? No, I want to call her out because she was so sweet. And we met in London. She came to my show in London. And then she was there last night. And I was so excited to talk to her again
Maybe she had to go to the bathroom.
She was gone. And like, you know, naturally as the host of the show, I'm like, what did I do to upset you?
So let us know.
That was first things first. Second thing second, John came last night because SNL's still on hiatus. And Sweetie was at the show, and it's funny that we'd be like, John is Sweetie.
Yeah.
Or it should be the other way around. Sweet by Sweetie, we mean John.
No, John is Sweetie.
Okay.
So at work,
Sweetie was there.
Yesterday at work,
Yeah.
I was talking to a coworker, and she was like, oh my God, I'm obsessed. How when M says to Sweetie, like,
she's calling him Sweetie
like
too?
she doesn't know his name.
That's so funny.
She's like, wait, and then Sweetie was like, and I was like, that's our Sweetie.
He is Sweetie. So Sweetie came last night to the Red Room, which is always fun. And afterwards, he had the hiccups. When we were like just hanging out afterward, he had the hiccups. Couldn't get them to go away for 20.
Nothing I hate more when someone has the hiccups and they're vocal about it. I'm like, shut up.
No, but I cannot fucking stand when
Hiccups?
people have the hiccups.
Me too.
Because then
Me too.
I basically have the hiccups because I can't talk to you.
Yeah, you're annoying.
And like it's over until you get rid of them.
It is so obnoxious to have the hiccups. You couldn't be more.
But
true.
I feel bad because when I have the hiccups, it fucking it just sucks. Having
not
the
your
hiccups,
fault,
it's
yeah.
like it ruins everyone around you's time.
Yeah.
It sucks. And so I will be just as determined as you to get rid of them for you.
Yeah.
And I will get actively mad if the method I'm giving you doesn't work. I'm like, try harder.
Yeah.
Because you have to get rid of them. So John, we're sitting there for like 10 fucking minutes trying to get rid of these hiccups. They're not going away. And then finally I just went, hee-haw! And they went away.
Yeah, that'll do it, Em. Was he like...
He got scared and they went away. And then he got them again because, you know, you get them again second night. And I was like, we were at home now.
He's like, please don't.
No, I was like, I don't want to. He was like, hee-haw, so you can get rid of them. And I was like, no, because if it doesn't work, it's such a better story if it worked.
Yeah.
And then if I do it again, it doesn't work. He was like, please, I don't want these hiccups.
You
So I went,
snuck
all right,
attack.
fine. Hee-haw! Gone again.
Yeah.
Let it be known, two
Two
times
hee-haws.
last night, I hee-hawed and I got rid of John's hiccups. And if you're listening to this and you didn't listen to last episode,
Then you should listen to last episode.
hee-haw is from It's a Wonderful Life. And I've been doing it and it's been scaring John and I did it and I got rid of his hiccups.
It's scaring the shit out of me too.
Yeah. Hee-haw.
Hee-haw. He whoa. The energy feels good today.
I love when we're recording this in the morning, and I love it so much better for us. I feel like you and I are such
morning people
energetically. Like my best part of everything I can give to people that's the best of me is gonna be when the sun is out.
I agree. When the sun is down, it's like we can't hunt and gather.
Yeah, I'm either tired or I'm ready to drink. I can't really
I know.
Can't really give you my like brain at its best.
So I'm seeing like, hard 75.
Yes.
Everyone's now doing a soft 75, this 75, a medium 75.
You have a freckle dragged, so it's a line.
Oh, fix me.
You got it, I think.
How obsessed are we with adding freckles on?
Oh, completely. I just refilled my freck.
Yeah. I don't like freck as much as the other ones.
Okay, well, send me the other ones.
Okay, well, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I hope I don't like feel the need to have freckles at my wedding. Because part of the freckle thing that kind of sucks is like now when I don't have them on.
You're going to have freckles on your wedding?
No, dude. I can't put fucking fake freckles on at my wedding.
You're right, because it's a trend.
Yeah, and like I don't have freckles.
I do, so I'll probably be tan by then. So I'll have real freckles by then.
Right, and then this was what John warned me about when I first started doing freckles. He was like, what I don't like about them is that they do look so cute, but I don't want you to think when you don't wear them that you're not as beautiful.
Why don't we henna ourselves freckles on?
No.
So also my question is,
ow, I fell.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just like
every part of me hurts today.
Really hard. Okay, well,
I did a 10-minute leg workout yesterday, and then I fell today, so I'm really out of sorts.
Yeah, you're really.
I'm
shaken
sore
up.
everywhere.
I want to talk about 75 hard because I wanted to talk about how everyone's doing their own variations of it, and it's like 75 soft, medium, blah blah blah.
So explain what it is for people who may not know.
75 hard is like basically
hard 75.
Hard 75, yeah. For 75 days straight. You have to do like someone created it on TikTok, or not on TikTok, a book about it. Some like legendary athlete. Whatever.
And what is that, like 2.5 months?
It's 2.5 months. It's 2 exercises, 45 minutes a day. One has to be outside, one has to be inside.
What?
10 pages of nonfiction a day, a liter of water. Yeah.
Oh, is that why you texted me the other morning? You were like, be right back, I'm reading, and it was like 8?
No, I'm not going on my phone. No, I'm not doing hard 75.
Oh.
But I'm reading in the morning before going on my phone. When I wake up, I want to like read.
Okay.
It's weird reading in the morning, you think?
I used to read in the morning when I had a day job. I would read before work.
On the subway?
Yeah, and like I would go get a coffee and read because like I just didn't have I would never read a book if I didn't do it in the morning before
work.
That's
how I feel.
But as soon as I wake up before I check my phone, I don't think I could do that.
Well, I check my phone to text you.
Be right back reading.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Someone has to know I'm reading. I have to let someone know, like, I'm reading. Like, I can't talk to you, I'm reading.
100%.
I'm doing something intellectually.
100%.
I just finished a book. Got to talk about it.
I was wearing lingerie last night.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone.
Yes.
And I immediately had to say on stage, like, I'm wearing lingerie because I can't wear lingerie
without saying
I'm wearing lingerie.
What are other things like that? Like, we have a podcast?
Yeah, like, I have a podcast.
Yeah.
The reason the lingerie thing was because I like after I went to Paris, and I feel like I do this whenever I go on a trip anywhere.
You get re-inspired.
I'm like, I'm gonna do that actually. Yeah. And in Paris, there's like a lingerie shop on every block.
Yeah.
Like as if it's like a coffee shop. Like there's truly lingerie shops everywhere.
Right.
Because it's like part of their culture to just wear, you like everyone. Of course you have lingerie. Everyone has lingerie. Like it's an understandable thing. And then I got inspired and I was like, I'm gonna fucking wear it more. I think I told you this.
You did. I wear lingerie a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the garter?
I do lingerie a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
See, and that I like that. I was like, it's so womanly and it's so fun.
Because especially I have so many things that I need to tell you right now, and they're like adding up in my head.
I know.
And it's like,
and you don't even finish hard 75.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me just finish that really first.
No.
Finish lingerie first.
Finish lingerie, then we'll go back to hard 75.
Okay, lingerie. I do feel the same way of like I need to tell someone I'm wearing lingerie. I like to dress very like I think I'm very feminine generally. Like I like to do like girly makeup. I have bows in my hair all the time. Mm-hmm. Coquette. Do you know what that is? Like everyone's doing coquette style.
Yeah, it's like Sandy Liang.
It's like cutie. Mm-hmm. That's my thing. But I wear like very like baggies. Like I wear like kind of like manly like structures, I guess. Mm-hmm. So I like to do lingerie underneath to feel girly pop.
You're so cool. Yeah, that's really cool. That's kind of what I was excuse me, wearing last night was lingerie and then a big bad blazer.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think that
the green one that you gave me.
Love. I love wearing.
And the sparkly shoes you bought me for New Year's in Miami.
I told you those were going to be good. You got to do those. I think
With
that.
tights, just like you said. Sorry.
Anything else?
No.
I think lingerie is a really good idea. It's also something to make you feel really fun and sexy. If you're not feeling good in your body, you should put it on and then you feel sexy.
Yeah,
Thank
it is
you.
amazing how as soon as you put it on, you're like, whoa, everything is cooler now.
I like to also do lingerie dress up and then send pics to people. People as in
your boyfriend and me. Yeah.
I like to do that when I'm not feeling good about my body. Like if I'm feeling like not like bloated or something icky, like personally, if I'm having a body dysmorphia day, I purposely put lingerie on to like dress it up. It's like kind of putting like a bow on garbage. Yeah. That's how I feel. If I have a bow on, I'm like,
it totally works. Like whenever I've put it on, you could be wearing jeans and a t-shirt, and if you have lingerie under, you're walking around with a secret.
Exactly.
And it's exciting. And your whole day gets more exciting.
It's not a secret because you got to tell everyone you know.
No.
Anyway.
And also when I was in Paris, I got this lingerie and I was like, I'm going to wear lingerie more. And I have been doing it, and it is
garters?
Yeah.
Attached to what?
Tights to hold the tights up.
Stockings then.
Stockings, yeah, sorry. Stockings. And it's so hot and fun.
It's so hot.
And then you got to wear that the garter is like that goes around your stomach and it straps down.
Are you wearing that right now?
No, because I fell. You got to remember I
fell.
True. I would be in a whole different outfit if I didn't fall.
You know to wear your thong or your undies over your strap.
Oh,
that's not,
I didn't
people
know
don't
that.
do that. But the reason for that.
So when you pee?
And if you're having sex and you take off the underwear, you still have your sexy garter and your stockings.
I was wondering about that, but then I also have a
because you always get like tangled up when
I
you
know.
take them off.
And just when I pee now, I've just been moving it to the side.
Yeah,
so
all you have to do is put on your that, and then you put the thong on top.
Okay, I got you. I also got I got a thong that actually I wouldn't have to do that because it's like split in the middle.
So that's not going to work for me because of like the day.
Right. The other thing I was gonna say was when I was in Paris, I was like, before I left, and I think I told you this, I was like, I want to get something in Paris for the wedding. Like I want to get like something that I can wear in the wedding.
I had something for you.
Okay, well, so I bought a garter and bridal lingerie in Paris.
Right.
And then I was with my parents this weekend and I told my mom that, and she was like, what? I was going to get you that. And I was like,
she was going to get you your like lingerie.
She was like, that's like, people at the bridal shower will give you like something sexy to wear. And I was like,
no, something sexy for you to take on your honeymoon.
Yeah. And I'm like, and
you want to pick out your.
I felt really bad at first, but honestly, the lingerie I got was like so basic and it requires tights, which I'm like, or stockings, which is like, oh wait, I'm getting married in the summer. Why did I buy that one? But then I was like, oh my God, Mom, I'm sorry. And then I went like,
sorry, Mom, you can't buy me lingerie.
No, but I went like, oh, I'll just save it. Like, it's just white lingerie. You could buy me anything.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and while we're at it, can you tell me what else I'm supposed to fucking know that I don't know? Because this has been such an experience of mine getting married. You know what else I found out? My MIL,
mother-in-law,
stands for future mother-in-law. Apparently, I'm supposed to pick out the dress for the flower girl. Did you know that?
I would assume that.
Okay, see, then I'm just fucking.
But I think that's
I don't have
where
a clue.
I come in.
You got to tell me these things, Chlo,
I
because
can help
there's
you with the
so many things
girl.
I didn't know about that. I didn't like. What else am I gonna do
I know
wrong?
what the flower girl's gonna do. Well, she's gonna be
3 flower girls.
I know they're gonna be in their really cutie like white little. They wear white.
Okay,
they wear their white
and
little
I'm
flow
making
dress,
little boxes for them
with. Like, you know how they have little bows, like little.
Yeah.
It's going to be the yellow to match the bridesmaids.
Oh, that's really cute. So let it be known. We picked yellow. This is a recent landing. I picked pale yellow for my bridesmaids.
How to lose a guy in 10 days.
How to lose a guy in 10 days. My girls are going to look stunning. I can't
Frost
wait.
yourself.
Frost yourself. It's going to be amazing. Okay. Heart 75.
Heart 75. Heart 75. What I was going to say, that's another one of those things where it's like, if you're doing it, let it be known. Everyone needs to know. And it's really trending, like everyone's doing it. And the TikToks, we were kind of laughing about this earlier, how like TikToks these days are like, so I'm doing the hair 75. And like,
it's like soft voiceover. Everything is like,
it's like, and
everyone needs to try this.
And if you haven't, then you should do this.
Yeah.
And you know what? I can do this.
I know.
And
it's like,
my tip. It's like,
who do you live with that you're like,
are you a mouse?
Blink twice, girl.
Yeah.
Everything okay? Let's talk at full volume, please. These girls are like, my favorite kind of coffee I make when I wake up.
Yeah. And then when I treat myself to one almond. It's like, eat whatever you want, but don't be just like, don't restrict yourself. But I only had one almond. I love when people are saying, I don't restrict. They're like, I don't restrict because I know how toxic that is. So tonight I'm going to have 2 chocolate covered almonds.
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
Or it'll be like, you have to try this 5-minute udon recipe. All you need is mirin, miso. It's like, who the fuck has that in their 5-minute kitchen?
No.
Fuck.
The easiest recipe to do is it's like,
and why is everything a recipe these days?
I know.
It feels
Sleepy
like everything
Girl
I'm seeing.
mocktail. Even I'm obsessed with it though.
But everything is either a routine or a recipe. My whole feed is my routine, my recipe. You have to try, you have to try, you have to try.
I eat it
I
up.
don't want to try. I
do.
failed today.
Yeah.
I don't want to try any of it.
Oh my God.
I'm actually just trying to watch my step.
Yeah, watch your step. I love it. I eat it up. I screenshot it. I do it. I
Duh,
try it
me
all.
too. My whole thing every day is I'm saving and sending. But can you tell me?
Yeah,
so
I'm going to tell you.
Are you doing Heart 75?
No, I'm not doing it.
So why are we talking about it?
We're talking about it because I saw a really fun article in the New York Times yesterday that made me laugh because all of the reiterations of the soft, the medium, the like, yeah, like the sexy girl 75, hot 75. It's like, what? I liked that the New York Times had this article about how everyone's doing dry January.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, but I'm going to drink on like events, or it's like, I'm going to do XYZ. It's
so
like,
that's not dry January.
So like you're having a damp January.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
I really like that because it's like they kind of are leaning into the whole like we're just creating, like you're just doing whatever you want, like you don't have to call it, stop labeling the fuck, like
I'm a bit anti-dry January. I'll tell you why.
I think my boyfriend probably is too, as someone who's been sober.
Yeah, he's just
for 3 years.
Sober people. I wonder what sober people like your boyfriend think of it. But I feel like
it's like a mockery a little bit.
No, not even a mockery. Listen, respect anything that works for you, do it. But what works for me, and the reason I'm anti, is like you have to be the key to like health and wellness. And I know every article is always like, finally, the secret to weight loss, and like they're all bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
Well, we know the secret.
I'm not the secret. Eat less, work out more. That is the secret.
You heard it here.
You heard it here.
Eat less,
work out more. Guarantee you'll lose weight.
I guarantee it.
And
as a certified nutritionist, which I am,
which you are, Chloe does
legally,
have a nutrition license.
If you just move your body more and you eat a little less,
you'll lose weight. You'll look better. You'll feel better.
You might lose weight.
But I find that like what has worked for me long term, I lost like 15 pounds in COVID, and since then I've like kept it off.
Yeah.
And any photo I see of myself pre-COVID, my face is more swollen.
Right.
Like. And the truth is, I found intermittent fasting, and that just point blank works for me.
Yeah,
it has worked for me since.
That doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work for you, so don't do it. So, and it's like everyone has to find what works for them. Ever since I started intermittent fasting, my face is less swollen. Like it just works for me.
Yeah.
But I also kind of eat whatever I want, which is kind of why I like intermittent fasting. And the reason I say that is like anything like dry January, which is like total suppression or like a total omission of something.
Extremism.
It is never going to work. As soon as in February comes, what, you're going to get wasted the first 2 weekends? Like I always just think all those habits, including Heart 75,
I agree,
I think are bad because you're never going to be able to keep up working out for an hour and a half every day.
It's not.
You're never going to do that. And like with I saw something with dry January that was like, how about instead of dry January, you do 1 week a month you don't drink.
Right.
Because guess what? At the end of the year, you will have had 3 sober months in your year instead of 1 month. And if you do 1 week a month, that's a lot easier to handle because it's a lesser amount of time more often. And then to me, that's why I always do cheat days on Sundays. Like on Sunday, I'm like, I can eat whatever the fuck I want. And I do, because then more often I get treats and I'm not suppressing myself.
But the whole fucking thing is toxic. Like I think it's all toxic. I think I think personally that like 75, like everything that's limiting you or anything that's, everyone do their own fucking thing. If you don't want to drink for a month, don't drink for a month. Like that works for you. If you intermittent fast, that works for you. If you have cheat days, like that, I'm just saying like that word is toxic. Like just do whatever the fuck you want. We don't all need to know.
We don't all need to know. But I guess like, you know, I applaud, I'm kind of half and half here because I like the idea, like a healthy trend by all means. Let's do it. People being sober for a month and like, you know, refreshing their body. That is great. I am more just like, if you want a lifestyle change, I don't think a month of not drinking trendy is going to do it. I think it's the same thing with working out. Like the reason I'm able to, I used to go through phases of working out and phases of not.
Right.
The longest I'll go now is like a week or 2. But like I never have an issue with that because I do like I'll do like a 5-minute core class or yesterday I did a 10-minute leg thing. And it's like my whole motto with all my health and wellness these days is just like A little bit, just a little bit, like moderation, and
do what you can.
It is so key to sustaining something that will work for you, because all that's hard 75, 45 minutes a day and read 10 minutes, then you feel like a failure the second you don't do it.
Yeah. Then you get a case of the fuck it. Then everyone knows what happens. Then you go
you
extreme
spiral,
the other way.
and then the pendulum swings.
So
no, and it's a mess.
It's a fucking mess. So let's just. I think 2024 is the year of like feeling into your body, the checking in, and like this is what feels good. This is what feels bad. If you don't want to drink, you don't have to drink that night. If you do want to drink, fucking go for it. Do whatever you want.
Totally.
Have a cheat day on Sunday. Have a cheat day on Monday. Cheat your whole life. Who cares?
Yeah,
do your thing.
Exactly.
Now.
Okay.
I have been at the gym every single day for the past 3 weeks.
And I'm proud of you for that.
Because we have a wedding.
Yeah, we have a wedding coming up.
But I also am not mad if I don't. I've just been loving how I feel. You are right. Mm-hmm. When I go to the gym, I feel amazing. I feel really, really good.
Changes the whole day.
I took a dance class yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Yep.
Without me?
I didn't know.
You walked in and didn't know it was dance?
No.
You so would just walk into a workout class.
I
would never do that.
So the fun part of
I would never go into something not knowing what I'm about to do.
And we talked about that before, because I went to the gym the other day and I didn't know that, like, I was like, I don't really feel like walking 3:30.
Yeah.
I was like, and then I saw on the screen like a class and I was like, I'll just fucking try it. And it was insane.
Oh yeah, from the other time.
Yeah, and I wish I didn't do that. Yeah. So that should have been my like warning sign. But I walked in, I did this dance class. She basically was like, it was 5 minutes dance, 5 minutes sculpt, 5 minute dance, 5 minute sculpt, 5 minutes dance.
What was the name of it?
Sculpt, dance sculpt. I had no idea. And so basically she was like, this is the routine we're going to keep building throughout the month of January, but it wasn't hard enough like Calvinography where we're like, I don't know the steps, I don't know the moves. They were simple. And it wasn't like Tracy Anderson where it's like, if you haven't been coming, you're slow.
Yeah.
It was like dumbed down perfectly for me. Mm-hmm. And she's like, but we will build in January. So by the end of January, I'll be like, busting a
dance
little move.
Sculpt.
And I think you should do it with me on Tuesday morning.
What time is it at?
7:30.
Chlo, no.
And then we'll record. And you'll feel amazing. You have a wedding.
No.
You have a wedding.
The last time I did a workout that early, I got sick.
Perfect. Okay.
I did Barry's one time at 7:20 and I got sick that weekend after, because to expect me to come downtown for a 7:30 class. Yeah. I just won't. I'm sorry.
All right, you don't have to, but I would
love to do another if it was at 8:30.
Perhaps I'll just teach you the dance.
Yeah, I would love to learn the dance with you.
We used to dance together all the time for promotional videos.
Yeah, we used to make these promo videos where we would dance. I wanted to tell you something. Did you know how do you think Ellie sees color wise?
She sees a lot of greens and yellows.
Oh, okay, so you know it already.
Next.
The other day I was like, how do we know that dogs only see in black and white?
But how do we know?
And then I had the thought, because can I tell you something? What? I had a really cool, I know we don't really do New York stories anymore, but I had a really cool New York story moment the other day.
I mean, we love New York stories. We are New York girlies.
Yeah, and I love when people DM us and are like, you guys make me want to live in New York. I love when you send us that.
More often than not, girls and gays, we get that.
Yeah, and I love when you say that.
People
they say,
are listening.
I want to come to New York and I want to come to the Red Room. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Which I love.
And then they're like, Chlo, you should come.
Yeah, and you should.
And I will.
Sorry,
I'm checking, but I'm listening.
The other day I got home from something at night and John was home, and then he burnt cinnamon rolls that he was trying to make, and he was having a bad day because he had jury duty, and I was like,
he went?
Yeah. It was a whole thing. And I was like, do you want he got so upset because he burnt his cinnamon rolls in the air fryer.
Yeah. Well, you know the burnt toast theory, right?
No.
Oh.
What is it?
So maybe it was a sign it was good that he burnt them. Continue.
Oh. What is it?
Okay, I'll tell you right now. So the burnt toast theory is like this whole thing of like, it's whatever's happening is meant to happen. It's protecting you from the next part. So like, let's say I get up in my morning and I make my toast, and then I have like, fuck, I didn't burn my toast. Oh no, I made my toast. I walked out the door. I got hit by a car. Fuck. But I made my toast in the morning. It was burnt, so I had to remake it. The car goes by, but I'm not outside on the street where I would have gotten hit because I had to remake my toast. So the burnt toast was actually a message from the higher power to keep me inside to spend the extra 2 minutes on making my
beautiful. Toast. Well, then here you go. This was perfect because
did I do that well?
Did you get that? Yeah, I fully got that.
It was all I didn't blink or breathe while I was saying
you didn't. The burnt toast theory then explains my beautiful New York story that happened because I saw he was so upset. He had a bad day, and I went, "You want me to go get you more cinnamon rolls? Grocery store down the street. I'll run back out. I just got home. I'll run out." And he goes, "No." I go, "I'm gonna go get you more cinnamon rolls." I put my shoes back on. I walk out the door. I'm wearing the green Sax Potts pants you gave me.
Cool as fuck.
And there's a dog outside, a big golden retriever and a girl, because it was nighttime. Someone took their dog out. The dog comes right up to me. That never happens to me. Random dog comes right up to me. And I went, "Hi," and I pet it, and I was like, cool. "Oh my God." The dog looking deep in my eyes, like the way, as if Ellie would, like he knew me. And I was like, "Oh my God, hi." And I had cashews in my hand because I took a handful. I had to have a snack.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to have a snack on my way
I
out.
also take my snacks, like if I'm snacking on the road, like not like in my pocket or packed with me.
In my hand.
I was walking Ellie and I had some corn chips.
Yeah.
And I was walking her eating them. I'm like, this is my entertainment.
I was like, if I'm going to go get him a cinnamon roll, I'm going to have a fun while I do it.
Right.
So I took a handful of Trader Joe's sesame cashews.
I was taking my Trader Joe's corn chips.
Yeah.
And I was snacking as I was going about my day.
Right.
Because why would we want to entertain and enjoy our day without a snack?
I didn't have my AirPods. I was like, well, at least I can eat.
And I'm not doing AirPods these days. I'm not doing music while I walk. So
let's get to that in one second.
So sorry.
I love when we record in the morning, though. It is exciting.
I'm so excited. We also...
we did take 5 milligrams of Adderall. So
this is like, okay, I just really want to say this is like,
what?
Don't say it. What? Is that what you were going to say? Like, just let me finish?
Yeah, I was like, let me just fucking finish this sentence.
It's like, no, I have to say it now. What? I have to.
Okay.
This podcast, even before today, is so two girls just like excited, like who run into each other, like have to talk nonstop. The energy's through the roof.
Yeah.
Like, so a friend of mine was like, I don't know how you guys have the energy to just like be. And I'm like, that's just who we are.
That's
like together, we're like,
I know. And it really always is kind of like
so
that.
If you can feel that through the phone, I hope you're loving it and it's not creating.
Feel it through the phone.
So you went to go get your cinnamon rolls.
I went outside with a handful of these Trader Joe's cashews and the dog comes right up to me and I was like, "Hi." And then I was like, she was like, "Wow." And I was like, he must smell my food because I had cashews. And then the girl who was the owner, she's like, "I think he just really likes you." And I was like, "Oh, well, you're so cute."
Like, he doesn't even know me.
I know. But then I was like, no, trust me, I don't think he does. Dogs usually don't like me. And then I was like, she was like, "I love your pants. Look at you in those fun pants." I was like, "Thank you so much." She was like, "Fun night?" And I was like, "Actually, I did have a fun night, but I'm on my way to get cinnamon rolls." And she was like, "All right, well, enjoy." I was like, "You too." And then I crossed the street just for it to not be awkward for us to walk the same way. And then I walked away and I went, was she flirting with me?
Whoa, the story went so many ways that I didn't think it was going to go. I thought we were going to talk about the dog loving you because you're wearing green.
Well, I kind of was about that. And then that's what prompted me on my walk to Google, how do we know that dogs see in black and white? And then upon Googling, I realized that's just what we see in the movies.
Yeah.
And they're colorblind. They can't really see red
colors.
No. They can't really see red and red. They can see blue and yellow and gray.
Right, that like comes up.
But red and green. So it's like, so don't be surprised if you throw a red ball and your dog can't find it. It's like they see blue, yellow, and green. According to my brief Google search.
Just like me.
Just like you.
I see things pink and purple and sparkly and there's
girly.
Unicorns and stuff when I see.
And
you as well?
No, I see just, Roy G. Biv. But was she flirting with me?
Yeah.
That was flirty. I was like, because I'm so out of the game, but I was like, I think that she was flirting
She
with
wasn't
me.
just talking to you.
No, she was like, "Love those pants."
She told her dog to go that way.
She was like, "I think he likes you." I was like, "Fuck, should I have like
gotten her number?
Sucked her dry right there?"
Wait, okay. I do want to just
now
say,
go back to whatever you were trying to say.
The one thing I was going to say is I like to bring a snack to distract me from not listening to music, especially.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because I'm not listening to things anymore when I walk because one, I lost my AirPods a long time ago.
Probably has a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Two, I have AirPod Maxes that I just can't seem to Bluetooth connect. I know. I've Googled it and I know it's easy. I just don't care. So I leave all my headphones home.
Go to the Apple store. What about when you work out? 12 through 30.
I bring wires.
Okay.
But I noticed what I do today even. I bring wires to the gym. I plug it in when I'm walking. And then I put my headphones back into my pocket and walk home without music.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just noticed, one, I don't find any music these days like really fun for me. Like nothing's really like
Me
getting
too.
to me.
I'm in a dry spell with music.
And I'm like, nothing's really lifting and shifting me the way I like to be moved.
By music, yeah,
by
totally.
music. But I also think that, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm trying to put my cup down. Continue.
But I also think that it's gotten me.
I was looking at her with fear.
It's gotten me a lot in my thoughts and really present. And I like that.
I like that too. I'm no headphone a lot, but it's more because I just can't. Like I can't.
Yeah.
It's too much stimulation.
It's like a little bit. I think that's the same with me too. I'm like,
it's something where I'm like, it can't be all the time, you guys.
It's only so there's.
I can't be like this recipe, this try this new routine. Like I gotta sometimes just look around
the New York Revolution.
Then when I came, I was downtown for something, and then I took the train home, and I went no headphones the whole train home. And I was like, just look at the people around you. Like, just take a break. Who would have thought that the like commute, which always to me pre-COVID was like commute is where I ingest everything because that's the only time I have to do it. Now I'm like commute is the one time I can like take a break because when I'm at home I'm just on my screen.
So the same with me, and I think that because life got so busy that the in between times is the only times where I can just like sit and think.
I know.
Or just like be present. And it actually makes me laugh because I feel like I am very, it makes me laugh as I say with a completely deadpan face. It makes me think of being overstimulated. You know, when you're in a car and you're parking and you need to focus and you turn the music off. Do you ever do that? Like, or like if I'm like pulling over for something, I'm like, I need to turn the music down. Or like if I'm entering a parking lot to like, turn music down. I find that's kind of what I've been doing. Like in the city, it's like, there's so much going on that I need to turn my music down to focus.
Yeah, totally.
Like if you fart on the street, you pause your music.
No.
Okay.
I go, hope that wasn't loud.
I fart on the street, I pause to make sure.
Well,
and then I continue.
You would have not heard it then if you've already farted.
You know what I meant. Don't be a dick.
You pause before you fart?
Yeah.
I never do. I let them go I go and just see if anyone looks.
Yeah.
Odds are they won't. Odds are they won't.
Yeah.
But
I don't fart.
Ever?
Period.
I do on the street all the time. It's like impossible for me to walk out of my apartment and not. It immediately all comes out. As soon as I step out, it's like.
Did you hear?
But they're usually silent.
Yeah, Ice Spice has a new line that's out that she's like, you ain't the shit. You ain't even a fart. And I'm like, we take her so seriously. We're like out here with Ice Spice being like, fuck you, like bitch. And we're like, you ain't the shit. You ain't even a fart. It's like, how are we taking this seriously?
That's great.
Anyway, I feel like there's so much more to be said. There's so much more to be listened to. There's so much more to be ingested.
Yeah, we kind of are coming up upon the end here. But the only thing we didn't talk about that I think we should is
Queen Gypsy
Rose Blanchard.
Oh my God, I can't believe we saved that to the end.
I know.
When there is so much to be said. Welcome to Freedom, Gypsy Rose. If she could ever be a fucking guest on this podcast, I would probably
shit my pants
and fart on the street all fucking day.
Yeah, I'm not finished with it, but I'm listening to her first podcast that she did with the Vial Files. Yeah.
The Vial Files is great. The Vial Files is fantastic.
I've never listened to it.
They didn't pay her a lick.
She wanted to be on that
podcast.
It's a great, and they're really good at interviewing. And I was so shocked how right away they were like, "What was it like to have sex for the first?" I was like, "Whoa!"
I didn't listen to it. So what was it like?
Oh, listen, she was like, "It was great. It was like, we had our first intimate moment," and she was saying how like, it wasn't pressure. She was nervous that it would be like, my husband has never seen my body, and like, and he didn't pressure her, and then
he seems lovely, Ryan.
Yeah, he seems lovely and protective. His name? What is really funny to me, and the problem I'll bring up that I think there is with this whole gypsy situation, is on all of her videos that she posts, like you go to the comments and it's like all these gays, like verified gays, being like, "Yes, girl, honey, do what you gotta do," and I'm like, "Are you? This doesn't feel like you're not 100% not making fun of her." Like there is,
I know. They're like the heel that she has on my throat is like,
I know, and it's like I know you're commenting that so that your comment will get a lot of likes. Like sit in a room with her alone, and you can never tell anyone that you did. Would you do it?
I would.
Do you
have questions?
No, I know, but like, do you act like if you?
Are you actually?
I want to ask these commenters like, hey, if you could hang out with her and you could not tell a soul and no one would film it, no one would ever know, would you do it or would you not? Because you wouldn't be able to brag about it.
Is she actually slaying the house down, boots mama? No,
but I watched that documentary of like Mommy Dead and Dearest.
Yeah.
Like years ago with Gabby. And So I've like known about her for a while.
Of course.
And like I'm invested in like the psychology of this situation.
It's really interesting. She's walked out of prison as a celebrity. We're all over her at my PR agency. We all want to
see. That's what I think is so like fucked.
It's
I'm
fucked
like,
up. She is
the like commodification of her is
the
so
yazification of Gypsy Rose.
It's just like this girl is a human. And she's so and
but
my
you see
fear is that she's reminding me right now of like me 12 years old when I just got Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that just can't end well. Like
Yeah.
you are about to have some spiral on top of your existing trauma of like internet fame. Like that just can't be good.
That is going to happen. I think that is going to happen.
And who's protecting her from
she's
that?
obviously having fun with it. She's commenting on her boyfriend's Instagram post that dick too good. Like she's leaning in. It's not like she's like weird about it. She's leaning in. But this is to say that we are not going to ruin her more than she's already been ruined by, she's going to, I think by the end of this year.
Season,
by the end of this season
of life.
They're both going to be on Ozempic. They're both going to have their faces did and done. They are going to start promoting skinny tea.
So wrong with her.
And I think that there's not a doubt in my mind that she is going to get actually yazified. It is so cute seeing her in her Marshalls and Lowe's little outfits from Zara because she doesn't know and she is new. And the gays are making a mockery of her yassification because she's not yassified. But I think that
it's so wrong.
I think that it's gonna. You don't think so, or you?
I think you're right, and I think it's so
fucked.
wrong.
I think it's fucked up.
So wrong.
There's not a doubt in my mind that someone's not going to be like, let's change this.
The way and the way that whatever team she's working with now is like performatively protecting her, I bet.
Yeah.
I just think it's so like the second you become a hot commodity in the public eye of America, like you better have people you trust close to you because like they will just immediately make you into a doll.
I mean, at the end of the day,
and you're right. She'll be like thinner. She'll be yassified. She'll be more stylish. She'll have her own television show.
She'll have a makeup line.
She'll have a perfume line, a TV show, and like good for her in the sense of like she should be able to have a successful, like financially stable. Like I want her to have the best possible life. I don't know if that means like becoming a celebrity,
an influencer creator.
Yeah,
I think that she loves it. I think that
I hope she loves it.
I think that she could have walked away from this like without doing any interviews. She didn't have to. She wants to do them.
You're right. Oh yeah, and you know what? It is. It is like well, better this than the alternative.
Right. Well, she
like prison and the life she had before.
Right. It's also interesting that she's
crazy.
Anyway, there's so much to be said about Gypsy Rose. We'll continue to follow along, but I do think E! News is gonna like slurp that shit up and say life after or something like that. Like
oh duh. Freedom, and I'll watch that show.
Gypsy's Freedom, and I think that we should co-produce it.
Yeah, we should. So she already has her thing coming out, something else that her book, and you know. Yeah, she's definitely
someone.
Smart.
I'd say she's someone to watch.
I would say she's someone to keep on your radar.
I think we should like have a Gypsy update every week. I think this should just be called Litty and Shitty Gypsies edition. Litty and Shitty hosted by Gypsy Rose.
Yeah. Litty and Shitty in the Gypsy City.
Yeah, I like
the Gypsy
that.
City.
Gypsy City. Okay, you guys. Okay. This was fun.
This was really fun. I hope you're having a great year so far. Yeah, and please tell your friends. Like, review, subscribe. If you leave a review, you'd be so shocked what it does for us.
Yeah, literally,
terms of
like
numbers in the algorithm.
It's really good. I also think that
subscribe to her YouTube.
Posting it on your story like is cute.
Goes a long way. Sharing the clips on your story. If you love us, we love you back. If you hate
us,
and even if you hate us, you wouldn't believe how much spreading the word actually helps your girls grow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
People.
I love
and
people.
If you don't know already, I know I owe a few people some stickers. We owe some stickers. But if you leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and you DM it to us, we will send you a cute little Litty and Shitty sticker. If you're looking at the video, this is what it looks like on my phone. It's so really cutie. And you can have one yourself.
I love you guys.
I love you so much,
I love you so much, Ab. I'm sorry you fell. Take care today.
I will. Everyone, watch your step.
Watch your step. Go easy on yourself.
I will. You too.
Thanks.
Love you, Chlo.
Thanks for listening to Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City.
Whether you were just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting on these city streets, we're always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to follow or subscribe, tell a friend, and hey, leave a review. Lilas!
What?
Love you like a sister.
Oh, cute. Lilas.
Litty and shitty in the big bad city. Litty and shitty in the big bad city.